Thank you.
You want to be a chef, maybe you want to be a dancer. I don't know what you want to do.
I'm not sure my boss is going to like that. Last two.
But you do need to follow your passions.
Right.
I would love for it to be after I'm dead.
Weird interview today where he was asked about his ties to Jeffrey Epstein. I'll let him dig down from here.
Is there a lesson for you, for anyone else looking at this?
Well, he's dead. So, in general, you always have to be careful.
What?
Welcome everyone. Thank you for clicking on the video. My name is Slim Sunny. For those of you returning, I hope you noticed the better audio quality. I told you I'd get it sorted. In today's video, we're going to discuss billionaires and why they suck.
Go, let's go, let's go, let's go!
I feel like in the last 10 to 15 years, the public perception of billionaires has shifted. Back in the day, they were revered as people who were richer than us, people who were more successful, and the reason why they were revered is because they were role models. And they were supposed to be role models who we could learn from. The idea was anyone could be rich, anyone could become a billionaire, and anyone could be successful.
See, we can all do it.
Lately though, the sentiment seems to have changed. The world's richest people are detested now more than anything. But why? Why has this happened? Why has the public perception changed? Right, so this is what I'm going to try to get into, and this is what I'm going to try to figure out. So just on my initial research, right, here's the thing, right? The top 20 richest people on earth have a combined wealth of $3.8 trillion. That means that these 20 people have combined wealth that exceeds the entire French economy, the entire Italian economy, even the entire Canadian economy. To understand the scale of wealth these 20 individuals hold, if you combine the GDP of Turkey, Indonesia, and the Philippines, these 20 people will still have $130 million more than the combined GDP of those three countries. That is more wealth than 482 million people. The top 20 people on earth have more wealth than almost 500 million people. And we all know that is just a conservative estimate, right? So that is a ridiculous hoarding of wealth.
Wow, that's a lot of money, but...
Now I know it's more complex than the comparison I just gave. The top 20 richest people don't actually have this cash in their pockets. But we cannot deny that the accumulation of wealth is astronomical. And while this astronomical accumulation of wealth is happening, approximately 700 million people are living in extreme poverty. That means that 700 million people are living on less than $2.15 a day. It's been reported that the reduction of global poverty has slowed to a near standstill. The poor are staying poor, while the rich are getting richer. Now, I'm not saying that global poverty rates are the responsibility of the top 20 richest people on earth. But what I am saying is that the top 20 richest people on earth should not be given as much attention as they are given. Okay? They don't care about us, and we shouldn't care about them. There is a lot of them that are absolutely terrible people and don't deserve our attention at all. A silly amount of these guys have been mentioned in the Epstein files. A lot of them had contact with Epstein after he was convicted as a sex offender. This includes Elon Musk, the owner of Tesla, SpaceX, and X, or Twitter. Just a quick side note on Elon Musk. As a South African, I formally denounce him. Sorry, America, he's now your problem. Other billionaires include Larry Page, the former co-owner of Google, Sergey Brin, the other former co-owner of Google, Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Meta, Michael Dell, the CEO of Dell, and Bill Gates, the co-founder of Microsoft. Obviously, you all know who these guys are. They're extremely famous and they are all extremely wealthy. Right. So, this is way too many rich, powerful people that have connections to a pedophile. Elon Musk met with Epstein on 4 different occasions after his 2008 conviction. So he was already convicted as a sex offender, and Elon Musk continued to spend time with him. I know Musk wasn't breaking any laws, but why would you hang out with a pedophile? Musk even gave Epstein a tour of SpaceX. After the tour, Epstein sent Musk an email saying, "Thanks for the tour, you would have had a great time at Xmas." Ew. Oh my, what? That's crazy. Larry Page and Sergey Brin had to be subpoenaed because of their relationships with Epstein. Zuckerberg was part of a dinner party in 2015 that had none other than Epstein present. And although Michael Dell didn't have any direct links with Epstein, his brother is listed in Epstein's financial black book. Why are they all connected to Epstein? It boggles the mind, it really does. Bill Gates met with Epstein multiple times between 2011 and 2014. Again, that's after he was convicted. You know this is messed up because Gates's ex-wife even told him she did not like him having any association with Epstein. She didn't like his association with a convicted pedophile. If Gates's wife knew, that means Gates knew. The question is, why? Gates only apologized when this all became public and everyone started questioning him.
Well, that's suspicious.
You want to know what makes this situation so messed up? Some of the richest, most powerful people on earth thought it was okay to associate with convicted child sex offender. All of the men I have just listed all have children. So it was okay for one of the associates to be a convicted child sex offender so long as their children weren't the victims of his crime. What? That makes no sense. How do you have your own children who you love and care about and who you want to protect, but you associate with a man who's convicted of child sex offenses, soliciting prostitution from a minor? If you have children, why would you bring this man into your life? Really, it just seems like things get worse and worse the deeper I dive into this. Corporate espionage is the illegal and unethical theft of trade secrets, intellectual property, and/or confidential business information in order to gain a competitive advantage. You're stealing information from your business rivalries illegally. Now I know what you're saying. Slim Sunny. There's no way these billionaires partook in corporate espionage. Incorrect. Larry Ellison. Larry Ellison admitted that his company, Oracle, purposefully spied on Microsoft in a famous incident known as Trashgate. Why was it called Trashgate, you ask? Because they paid investigators to dig through the trash of Microsoft employees in order to get an advantage over Microsoft. What? That's like supervillain behavior. That's crazy. And it's not the first time either. Ellison even partook in sailing espionage when his team was found guilty, when his sailing team was found guilty of illegally spying on Italy's Luna Rossa sailing team. What? He was found guilty and he had to pay a $15,000 fine for being caught spying on another sailing team. That's not even for Oracle. That's just in him sailing in a competition. That's insane. It just feels like he thinks that because he has all the money in the world, he can pay to find out what he needs to find out in order to gain a competitive advantage. And it's just so unfair. It's unbelievable.
Hey, rich people.
Next, we have Bernard Arnault, or Bernard Arnault. I'm not French, I have no idea. But Bernard Arnault is the CEO of LVMH, which is Louis Vuitton, Mouiller, and Hennessy. And it is also the corporate daddy of 75 other massive luxury brands. Now, this man has been caught in some crazy things, right? Another one of the top 20 billionaires doing weird things. He was alleged to be involved in a scheme to spy on a French Minister of Parliament. What? A billionaire spying on an elected official. It's insane.
I can do what I want.
On a separate occasion, LVMH, the company, had to settle charges of 10 million euros. So they paid 10 million euros to end a criminal investigation in the spying of a journalist in France. What? So they can just do crazy things and throw money at the situation and it goes away. It's honestly, I don't know how these people are still walking free after committing insane crimes. Honestly, it throws out the idea of this hard-working, honest, brilliant, clearly aligned, positively aligned people who are working hard and who are billionaires because they work harder than the rest of us. That is just obviously not true. They are clearly willing to break the law, hang out with pedophiles, and do the craziest stuff to get the edge. And it's just unacceptable. It's another reason why billionaires suck, and we should just stop paying them any attention and stop putting them on a pedestal above us, because they don't deserve to be on a pedestal above us. The average working man is probably got more integrity in his pinky finger than some of these billionaires. Yes, not all of the billionaires, but I mean just the few that I've mentioned already. To think about the effort they've gone through to try to get a leg up on other people. It's unbelievable. And we're not done. Jeff Bezos, the CEO of Amazon. Big Daddy Bezos. Now, I know I'm about to say some horrible things about Jeff, even though I use Amazon and you use Amazon and we all use Amazon, but even though we all use Amazon for convenience, it is still up to Bezos to make sure that he's at least doing better for the people who work for him, okay? I'm against the fact that we all are sucked into this economy where it's more affordable to buy things on a website where people clearly aren't being treated correctly, but we are stuck between catch-22. So I don't want to sound hypocritical and be like, oh well, Jeff Bezos sucks, but I still shop at Amazon. Well, Jeff Bezos does suck and I do shop at Amazon, but Bezos is a shitty person and he can do better. There's no reason that he can't do better, okay? It has been noted that within Amazon, there has been a culture of systemic underpayment of employees on leave, pressure to keep wages low and to boost productivity while wages are kept low, and strong anti-unionization within the Amazon company. So Bezos is actively stopping people from getting better salaries within his own company. And just to quickly put Bezos' wealth into perspective, it takes 8 weeks or 293 hours for the average Amazon employee to earn what Bezos makes in a single second. Now, I know what you're saying. Oh, but Rob, he started the company. He can use all that money he wants. He can pay whatever he wants because he started the company. The thing is, right, according to the GMB union, between 2015 and 2018, ambulances were called out 600 times to 14 Amazon warehouses all around Britain because they were collapsing in unsafe, high-pressure working conditions. So while Bezos is busy sailing on his yacht, his God knows how much it is, $100 million yacht, or even, I think it's even $1 billion yacht, sailing on his massive yacht all around the world, people who are working for him are collapsing in unsafe working conditions. How do you sleep at night morally, knowing that you are living in the peak of luxury while the people working for you are collapsing due to overwork? I just don't think it's right. I don't think it's fair. And I think, again, it's just another example of billionaires being bad people. And remember Bernard Arnault? Oh, this guy's name, man, bugs me spiritually. I cannot get it right. But Bernard Arnault, our CEO, our greedy luxury brand CEO, we spoke about him earlier. Well, there have been plenty of instances where he has done the same things, right? In France, in 2022, hundreds of workers walked out of the factories due to quote-unquote pitiful salaries. This man's worth billions, and people have to walk out of his factories due to pitiful salaries. It's unbelievable, honestly. And when people were laid off from the company didn't say, we're laying people off. They said these employees were promoted outwards. What does that even mean? Promoted outwards. Promoted outwards instead of just laid off. They can't even be honest when they are doing something outwardly wrong, right? If you're going to lay someone off, just say it. Just say, we want to save money, we're going to lay people off. We're laying off this many workers, not promoting outwards. That's just a cop-out, and it's absolute nonsense.
There are thousands of refugees entering Bangladesh every day. They cross the border of Myanmar, where the state military has launched a violent offensive against an ethnic minority group, the Rohingya. The UN reported that since August 2017, about 400,000 Rohingya men, women, and children have fled their homes in Myanmar's Rakhine state. Reports claim that the military has been killing and raping the Rohingya and has set their villages on fire. Satellite imagery showing burned villages confirms those reports.
In 2018, a genocide against the Muslim Rohingya minority in Myanmar was perpetrated. It was perpetrated with the use of Facebook. 24,000 people died. 24,000 people were killed. Zuckerberg and Meta did nothing. The fact that people died, Zuckerberg should be mortified. Facebook later admitted that it should have done more. I mean, should have done more. 24,000 people are dead. In 2020, Larry Ellison bought 98% of the Hawaiian island of Lanai, Hawaii's 6th largest island. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Now, one man bought Hawaii's 6th largest island. Imagine living on an island for generations and being forced to leave the island because the cost of living has increased so much because a billionaire has bought your island. Because Ellison owns almost everything on the island, including homes and businesses, if you lose your job on this island, you can also be evicted and forcibly moved from the island. So one guy just controls everything on the island because he was allowed to buy everything. I thought America was supposed to be the land of the free. That is, again, crazy. It's just a crazy idea that this is happening. Imagine living in the same place for generations and some billionaire comes along, buys everything you love, and there's just nothing you can do about it.
Sounds like a crappy deal.
So, do I hate billionaires? No. I'm not against them existing. I don't think they're all evil or that they're all intentionally trying to be evil. But my God, they are not helping their case at all. I just feel like in the last 10 years or so, their greed has become, I would say, insidious. It feels like a lot of these people are unfortunately using their wealth to improve their lives exponentially while making everyone else's life a whole lot worse. And this includes paying for campaigns for politicians who will just give them tax breaks, and politicians who don't actually care about the people but are just giving these exceptionally wealthy people more money. I mean, what do you want with more money? I don't get it. I don't get it. And in my opinion, if this is what it takes to be a billionaire, I don't want to be part of it. Who am I kidding though? I'm broke. I don't have any money. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Billionaires suck. We shouldn't be holding them up on a pedestal. They've never really done anything for us, and I don't think they should be seen as role models anymore. I think we should all be looking elsewhere for our role models and not at these conniving, weird rich guys.
Rich people.
Thank you very much for listening to my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you disagree with me, that's perfectly fine. Please comment down below. Keep it respectful. And I'm more than happy to respond to your comments. You know, I don't think that I know everything. This is just my little opinion. Thank you so much for tuning in, and some sunny out. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.